Hey, welcome back to our Azure Cloud series. In today's episode, we are going to explore cloud storage models. These are essential for storing and managing your data on the cloud. We'll also cover the three primary storage models, that is for block storage, object storage, and file storage, along with their use cases and some real-world examples. So let's get started. Firstly, let's look at the three main cloud storage models and what makes each model unique. The first one is block storage. So, block storage divides data into fixed size blocks and stores each block separately. Now, these blocks are managed by the storage system and reassembled when accessed. This type of storage is ideal for scenarios where low latency and high performance are critical. In simple words, this data is stored, or in this block storage, data is stored in chunks. And whenever you want to access it, these chunks are reassembled. This gives you best latency performance, and it also makes sure that you can store a huge amount of data, obviously in parts. For example, AWS Elastic Block Storage, EBS, is a service which will help you to store block data. How about Azure Managed Disks or Google Persistent Disks are also some of the services to offer block storage functionality. The next one is object storage. Well, object storage stores data as objects, which include data itself and its metadata, and also a unique identifier. Well, unlike the block storage, object storage is highly scalable and designed to store large amount of unstructured data. This makes it perfect for applications that need to store and retrieve huge amount of data. Some examples is, in specifically AWS, can be your S3 buckets. That is AWS Simple Storage Service, S3. In Azure, it can be Azure Blob Storage. And in Google, it can be called Cloud Storage. By the way, in the Azure, blob itself means binary large objects. B-L-O-B, binary large objects. Let's move to file storage. This is actually the most common, and every organization will use it in one form or another. So file storage actually organizes the data in a hierarchical file system where every sublevel is interconnected, similar to traditional on-premises file servers. This model is designed for applications that require file-level access and shared file systems. Think about NTFS system, guys. So it makes it perfect for collaborative environment where a file or the file hierarchy will be shared among multiple applications or users. Example, AWS Elastic File System, EFS, Azure Files, or Google File Store. Now, some use cases of different storage types. We already discussed some of the examples. Let's explore a little bit more. Now, when it comes for block storage first, as you can see, the use cases is database, VM storage, high performance application. So let me explain a little bit more. Here, storing data for databases or hosting virtual machine disks, not the VM itself, the drive, and running high performance application can be used. Like using Azure Managed Disks to store the operating system itself and application files for a virtual machine. ensuring fast read-write speed and low latency. In simple words, this is perfect for storing something which will give you fast IOPS, read-write operation. And what better example than a computer, a virtual machine? Just like your laptop need awesome read and write speeds to become more responsive, a virtual machine also need that. So Azure do provide the functionality. Now, for object storage, well, this is used for storing large volumes of unstructured data, such as your movies, or you can say media files, backups, and application logs. Examples can be using AWS S3 or for storing high-resolution pictures or movies or video footage. Now, think about Netflix. In case of Netflix, yes, they do also want to store huge amount of unstructured data. So this will be their use case to store all the movies at the backend. Now, let's go to file storage. Well, the use case. It enables shared access to file for collaborative actions. All right. So it support the applications that require file-level access privileges or permissions. Example, you can use Azure Files to host a shared document for remote workers or remote teams, allowing users to collaborate in the real time for different locations. Right? They can all work with the same file structure. They can actually update it, append it. They can also remove files. And for all this, you also need file level or shared level permissions like read access, write access, or full control. So to summarize, cloud storage models provide flexible and scalable solutions for storing data in different formats and use cases. Block storage is perfect for performance-sensitive application and virtual machine. Object storage excels at handling large-scale unstructured data. And file storage is ideal for shared access and collaborative environments. By understanding the strengths of each model, you can choose the right solution to meet your business requirements. So, make an informed decision. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I will see you in the next one. Take care.